That's a Civil War button.
I know, that's what I was like, oh my God.
We just found a Civil War button.
Boots crunch dirt in the morning light. Coals whine as they spring to life. Red clay dreams and relic calls, chasing echoes neath the tall corn walls. Dust kicks up on old farm roads with a shovel and a camera roll. Signal beeps, my heart ignites. Another chapter waiting to unfold. Indiana unearthed, secrets in the ground, coins and buttons, tales profound. Every dig a mystery, every find a prize. Metal gods sing beneath Hoosier skies.
Welcome back, my fellow treasure hunters, to this week's episode of Indiana Unearthed. Today, Wendy and I came out to our ground zero field. We're going to come back out here and swing for a little bit. Looks like they have plowed. I don't believe they planted. So, might get on some new targets while we're out here. Again, I do not have a new metal detector. I'm going to still be using bows in this video, as the incident that occurred in last week's video just happened yesterday for us. So, I am still without a metal detector, but again, thank you, Bo, for allowing me to use yours. We greatly appreciate it. Let's get ready to get on some good targets. If you haven't already, please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell to be notified. And we will see you shortly. Alright, everyone. I was going to live dig this, but it was my first target out here in this field. So I just went ahead and just dug it because I actually thought it might have been a piece of scrap aluminum, but just got into the hole here and this guy just came out. Looks like right off the rip we're going to start with a coin. This is unreal. I'm going to get this wiped off here real quick and we will be right back. So this is not going to be a typical coin. This is going to be a presidential campaign token for James Monroe. You can see there, that's the bus facing there to the right with his name underneath. It's got a couple dates on it. Looks like it says 1817 up top there. Can't really see the other date, but on the back here it has just, you know, like a presidential quote. That is really, really cool. I've never found one of these. It's going to be great for the collection. That's awesome. First target back out here in this field. This is looking really good. All right, and we got a fancy little futon right here. You can see there, looks like it had an iron backing. Looks like it's going to be two-piece. Back doesn't look too good, but that front design is pretty nice. So Wendy just found a top surface find. I thought it was silver. You can see right there it says stainless steel, but that's pretty cool though. That's a fancy little spoon. Usually if they got like engravement like that, they're usually silver, but nice find, Wendy. Way to keep your eyes peeled.
It glistened.
Yeah, it was shiny. Way to go for it. Alright, and we got another relic here. Looks like you got another toe tap. Been finding a lot of these here recently, actually. But it's pretty cool. Windy, go Windy. Top surface, piece to a suspender clip. Got a little fancy design around the top of it. You can see the teeth there that would have clamped down on your old suspendy strap. I think that was part of mine, so I'll take that back. Just kidding. Good job. Alright, you guys, right over by where I just found that coin when I first got here, I moved kind of back over this way. Check this out. I'm not entirely sure what this is. Let's get ready to get this brushed off. to live dig it, but again, I didn't know if it was aluminum or not, so I'm not entirely sure. This might be, probably need to be careful with this. I think it's, I'm not sure if it's silver plated or what. I'm not entirely sure what this is. Let me get this sprayed off, and I'll be right back, because it's looking like it's going to be solid silver. Awesome. Alright everyone, this is 100% silver. It does have corrosion on it. I don't believe, it was probably laying in the ground with something else, but I have no idea what this is. But look at that beautiful design on it. This is super cool. Again, this is right over by where I found that coin, and I had told Wendy, I said, you might want to move, because when she first got here and came out, her first target out here was a piece of aluminum right in the same spot, and now we're pulling stuff, and obviously there's silver laying out here. Holy smokes. You know, I've found silver coins and stuff before, but this is by far the biggest piece of silver I've found. And again, I'm not really sure what that is, but that is amazing. Alrighty, and Wendy is on the board with some silver. Let's check this out. She got herself a mercury dime. You want to spit on that coin? Or do you need me to spit on it? Here, I'll spit on it.
I got it.
Are you sure?
It's tight in my bag, sorry. Oh. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'll spit on the coin here.
My tip just fell off.
Haktua. Gonna Haktui on this coin. Yeah. Ooh, I'm about out of Haktua spit on this. Looks like it's gonna be a 1926 mercury dime. Got some silver. Nice job, Wendy. Alright, I walked all the way back here, way in the back of the field. We've come back here before, found some tomback buttons back here, but since they've plowed, you guys can see they've come through here and plowed now. Starting to pull some more targets. I just got this rivet here. So, getting closer to the house site. Just making my way. Hopefully we get on some more coinage. Fingers crossed. You know, the last time we were out here with our group, when we did our group hunt, we thought we were on the house site, and I just looked up some aerials and actually found exactly where the house site was, so this is cool. We're actually pulling some pretty decent stuff out now. Just got this rivet here for maybe a horse saddle or a bag. It's a nice little relic. We're going to continue on. Hopefully we get on some more coins, and older coins. Alright, and I just pulled probably the crustiest looking button I've ever found. It's going to be a two-piece. You can see the shank there on the back. It's got a little bit of a design there on the front, but it's like made of iron. It's different. Not the prettiest, but I'll take it. Alright everyone, so I'll be completely honest, out of all the sites that we have ever hunted, this site is probably one of the hardest to find, and I finally believe I've come across it here. This is one of my first desirable targets. Look at this homemade lead button here. See that there? There's the shank. I kind of sprayed it to see if it had a design on it. I don't want to spray it too much, make it come apart, but that is really cool. This site has got to be super early. The reason I say that is we hardly ever find any bricks while we're out here, like hardly any pottery, tons of iron, a lot of old buttons. We have not come across any coins yet, but I'm hoping to change that today. Stay tuned. Hopefully I'll be able to get on something pretty good here. Wendy actually took off, so it's just me out here for a little bit. But how cool is that? It's a really nice old button there. Alright guys, you guessed it. Back again. Another button. This time it's a two-piece. And look at all this brick that just came out of this hole that I dug. There was a couple more pieces somewhere around here. Right here. There's another piece. But, yeah, another button. Wow. It's unreal. Alright, guys, check this out. This is a silver tomback. Look at this thing. Just pulled this. And, has something there. It kind of looks like an S. I don't know if you guys can see that. Like an S and an I on it, maybe. It's got like a little design on it there. That is really nice. That is awesome. That's probably one of the best buttons that I have ever found. I think I'm getting closer and closer to where the house site was actually located at back here. All right. And we have another button here. This regular little old flat button. This is crazy. What was this, like a button making factory or what out here? I think that's like the only thing we've ever pulled here, honestly. Maybe a buckle or two, but and that rivet, but keep at it. Everyone, we are back out here day 2, and we got our little treasure hunter Roston with us. You excited? You ready to rock and roll?
Yeah.
We gonna find treasure today?
Yeah.
Let's get ready to get into it. All right.
Guys, look what I just found. I just found a spoon.
You just found a spoon?
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
You gonna put that in your finds bag?
Yeah.
All right. And we're gonna walk on out and try to find that other site now, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all. We came back out to the last spot where I left off yesterday. Got the crew here with me, and I actually just pulled something. You can see it right there. And it does look like it does have gold on it. So I'm not sure if it's a button or if it's a coin or a token. I'm not entirely sure. I was actually just telling Wendy too, this spot is so weird because I looked on the aerial maps and I never saw anything out here where we are. There's different locations, but we're finding all these buttons, and they're old buttons too. There's iron out here too, isn't there?
A lot.
Yeah, like tons of iron. I don't think that this was a barn either, so I'm not entirely sure, but let's get ready to get into this. I'll shut up and quit talking, but we'll get ready to pop this. I think it is going to be another button, but it does have gold on it. That gold got me a little bit there. But that's really cool. Looks like there's even some gold on the front of it too, maybe. We'll get that up. Oop, I dropped it, but we'll get that cleaned up and we'll check that out. All right, guys, I was going to wait for the wrap up for this, but I cleaned it off. This thing is beautiful, and check out the front. It's got a design on it, like flowers. That is really nice. That was ringing up. That was my highest tone out here so far. So, like I said, that gold right there around the edge, that got us, didn't it?
Oh, for sure.
Oh, okay. Right, and we got Wendy on the board with a button. Imagine that. All right, you want to go ahead and pop it?
Yep.
Sure is. Shanks broke off of it. Sweet. Heck yeah.
It's something.
Yes, yes it is. We got to get you on a button now, right? Or a coin.
Yeah.
A big gold coin, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. All right, and we are on another target. We're literally right next to where Wendy just found that one button.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Roston. He's going to be operating the pinpointer. You got it turned on, Bubby?
What?
You got it turned on? You got to hold that button there. There you go. Fire her up. No? It's there somewhere. It's in this. Right here. It's in this somewhere. Ooh, I think I see it. Yep. All right, go ahead. Pull it out. You see it there. Be careful. There you go. Holy smokes, dude. What do you got? What in the world is that? That doesn't look like a button. Oh, you got skunked. That is a shotgun shell. Oh, it's all right. Good job.
I do have another shotgun.
Yeah, you do have another shotgun shell, don't you?
Yeah.
All right. Well, good job, bub.
You knew where it was and pulled it out. That's half of it.
All right. Well, Indiana weather strikes again. We just saw funnel clouds. I might put a short clip of that in here. We're all soaked.
Yeah.
Rostin fell. It lightning when I was literally standing in the middle of the field, and I kind of freaked out because I was like, well, I have a metal detector and a metal shovel in my hand.
I thought the same thing. We booked it.
Covered in mud.
Yeah, I just wiped the mud off my face.
Like, I'm like really covered in mud. So
Look at this.
I was hoping to get this video done today, but not looking that way. So we'll probably maybe be back out tomorrow depending on the weather, because this was not supposed to even be happening today. Like they said, like 30% chance. I kept checking the radar and there was like little spots here and there, and then all of a sudden we're seeing funnel clouds. So
And then it started pouring.
So anyways, yeah, we're gonna get ready to head back to the house, and we will see you tomorrow. All right, guys, we're out here metal detecting. Wow, it's kind of dissipated a little bit now. We had to get the heck out of the field real quick. Oh, look, there it is. There it is. See it? See that thin line right there? Right there, watch. Right there.
Oh my gosh.
Watch. That's the one that keeps coming down. All right, everyone, and we are back out here. We got Brewski with us. We got the boys, Rostin and Keaton, they're out swinging. We got Wendy over here getting set up, getting ready to rock and roll. And we are waiting on Gare Bear. Mr. Gary is coming out here to join us. Looks like Keaton's already on a target over there. All right. This is day 3. The other day when we were out here, we got rained out, and today it is a little chilly. Hopefully the sun coming out will warm up, so fingers crossed we get on some good targets. Right, and we're still out here swinging. The boys have found some pretty nice iron pieces. Wendy, actually, this was her first target. You want to tell them what you got there?
It is a true blue jean button.
That's pretty cool. You want to flip that over? It looks like it had iron on the back, right?
Yeah.
Sweet.
My very first hole, actually.
Nice. Great job.
Thanks.
All right, Keith, what do you have? What the world is that?
I don't know. Look at that.
Holy smokes! Are you kidding me? Come look what you just found. What the heck? Guys, I think he's got a huge token here. All right, let's get this cleaned up.
Oh my god!
Holy smacks. Good job, guys. All right, we're going to get this cleaned up real quick. That is awesome. You going to spit on it? You going to hawk to on it? All right. All right, Keith, you want to tell them what that was ringing up? What number was that?
93 to 94.
And you're using the Nokta Find X Pro, and I was actually getting ready to start swinging. I haven't even got my metal detector turned on. He just found this good luck token, and it says Bob and Sue on it. It has an American flag. It's aluminum, but still, that is really cool. That is awesome, boys. I'm proud of you. And Rostin helped out too, didn't you? You used the pinpointer. Good job, guys. That's awesome. You want to hold that up? Sweet, man. That is super cool. Holy smokes. What do you got, man? Holy smokes. Are you serious?
Stay out.
Here, hold it still. Hold it down in your hand. That's a Civil War button.
I know, that's what I was like, oh my
We just found a Civil War button. Are you serious? Holy smokes, Keith. Here, let me see that, bub. Are you serious, man? That good luck token. What? It's an infantry button.
I just got that good luck token right there.
Wow. Keaton. That is super cool, dude. People have searched for years for this. Seriously. That is so cool, Keat. Good job, man. Let me get some nucks. That is awesome, buddy. Congrats. Good job, Roston. That is so cool. All right, so Bruce just pulled this, and this is a barrel tap. That would have went in there, and it would have had a lever in there, and you just twist this, and it would have poured out whatever you had in your barrel, maybe some beer or whiskey or something. Property owner stopped by and told us exactly where the house was. He actually didn't even know that there was 2 other houses out here, but that's a great find, Bruce. We're going to go check in with Gary because he also just found something pretty nice not too long ago. All right, everyone, and here is Gary's token that he found. We tried cleaning it up as best as we can. It says free when you buy 3 at the bottom there. That's all we can really make out. There's nothing on the back. A sex token. Right, there you go. Nice find, man. All right. I'm gonna try to live dig this. I already walked in a circle around it, and I'm getting pretty solid all the way around on that. I'm thinking that maybe this was the driveway. There's a lot of rocks and stuff over here. I think I see it. Yeah, I do believe I see it here. Looks like it's going to be a big old piece of lead or something here. Or maybe that's not it. That's a rock. So is that. Okay. Well, maybe it's not what I thought it was. Maybe we got something really good here. What in the world? Is this going to be another token? It sure is. Wow. Check this one out. About dropped it there. Let's hit it with the brush, and hopefully we can get some more off of it here. Something College Corner, Ohio. Let me get this cleaned up and we'll be right back. All right, everyone, we got it cleaned up, sprayed it off, picked at it for a little bit, but it says Grover Andrews Restaurant, College Corner, Ohio, which is local to this area. It's really cool. It's a local token. Gary says he believes it's probably early 1900s to mid 1900s due to the fact that this is aluminum. But nonetheless, some awesome local history for our area. Really cool. Let's get on the next one. Alright, so the boys just left. Gary just pulled this pocket watch here. Yeah, that's a nice. A new old watch.
No serial number, so it's not quality. Got the fake silver going on, but still a fun find.
It's a nice relic. Awesome. Alright, Gary just found this little watch winder. We just walked all the way in the back again where we were finding all the buttons the first 2 days, and we just can't seem to come onto the exact spot, so we decided to come back over here where we started at this morning. I want to see the fancy on that.
It almost looks like a snake, but probably not. Got two different decorations.
Oh wow, yeah, I see it there. That's cool.
Well, it's a keeper.
Yeah, something different. Alright guys, so Gary's actually getting ready to take off right now. I just pulled this little button here. It's got some writing on it. Looks like it's got a couple stars. I think it might be a button to a pair of pants. Maybe we'll have to get that cleaned up as well. It's pretty cool. Alright, Bruce just got some more silver out of this spot. It's going to be a 1920 Merc. You want to flip that over. The owner of the field said there was a fire in the house, but this is really the only thing we found that has like a burn mark on it. It's really nice. Awesome. Alright guys, I been swinging kind of through the rubble, and I just pulled this large scent there. Let's get ready to get this wiped off, see what year it is. It's definitely banged up, but looks like it's going to be an 1850 something. Ooh man, that is rough. I think it's just 1850. Yep, sure enough. It'll be 1850 there on that largie. And yeah, kind of see it there a little bit better. Man, she has seen better days, that is for sure. Awesome. Old coin out of this place. Older, but low and slow. All right, Bruce, another top surface. Look at this. This is insane. Right there. Go ahead, sir. Is it a quarter? Oh my gosh, it's a barber. 1892. Oh my gosh, man. That is awesome. 1892. Sticking out like that, and then look, right here next to it. Or is this what you just dug?
It might have come out with it. I don't know.
Holy smokes.
That. I mean, that's your find. That thimble is.
Well, shoot.
I didn't see it.
I thought you had said thimble.
No, quarter. No, I didn't make it that far yet.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, that's what's up. Man, this place is pretty hard to swing through though, huh?
Yeah, it is.
But we'll keep at it. Woo! Alright everyone, and we're still at it. Bruce just pulled a really nice button. I'll video that here shortly, but I just found this suspender clip. It says Peabody brace on it. It's pretty cool. It's just taken a long time to get through all this trash, but the more we clean out, the more we're finding. Alright, and I think hands down this is probably my biggest button to date. And here's the button that Bruce found. And it is a button. It has a shank there on the back of it. That thing's pretty hefty too, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a, I mean, you can see the difference there, but still pretty big buttons we pulled out of here. Still going for it. Oh god, I dropped it. So this is pretty cool. We're actually going to wrap it up for the day. I just found this 1950 Indiana dog tags. It's pretty cool. Still finding stuff out here, kind of away from the house, so I'll take it. Alright everyone, so that's going to wrap up this video. It's been a few days since we've been out in the field. I actually just got back from seeing Wendy. She's in her recovery phase. She just had her surgery a couple days ago, so she's in a lot of pain. She's doing a lot better than expected at this time. She's been up moving around, but any little bit of movement and stuff, it's really hurting her back. So like I had previously mentioned, you know, she's going to be out of commission for a little bit, unfortunately. So just continue to keep her in your thoughts and prayers. We would greatly appreciate it. We're going to get ready to hop into our finds from this video. It's not a whole lot. It's not like last week's video, but we do have some awesome finds on the board. Also, I'm going to add in Bruce's finds that he also found while we were out, because he's not here obviously to put his finds on the find board. I'll just add his pictures in at the end. So stay with us, get ready to get into it here. Check out what we found. Alright everyone, so here's our haul from this little trip. I would just like to add there are some items on this board that I don't believe made the cut. I ran into some audio issues again, so a lot of that sound was messed up in the video, but that's okay. I'll kind of go over some of those finds, but as you guys can see, we found a lot of flat buttons out there on that site. We also jumped sites and went back out to our honey hole, and we were still finding some flat buttons. Everybody's finds are kind of mixed in here. Wendy actually found that really nice sash buckle there, and I don't believe we got that on film, but as you guys can see, a lot of blue jean buttons. This is really cool. This is like a pewter or lead, what I'm guessing would have been a tomback button. You can see there it's got a little bit of an iron shank on there. Found that really cool token there. Keaton found that awesome good luck token, and it did bring him good luck, as you guys saw, and we'll get up to that find here shortly. Little piece to a harmonica wreath. Pistol ball. It's probably by far the biggest pistol ball that we have found. Looks like we got a little two-piece button here. I believe that's the back of it. Wendy found this super nice tomback button out there. Look at that thing. That thing is just beautiful. You guys can see that there. Really super nice tomback button. It's got an iron shank on it there. Black all the way around on it. Awesome. That's the second tomback button I do believe that she's found, and she actually found it in the same field that she found her first one in. So we'll pop over here. I did find this two-piece button here. Again, I'm not sure if I recorded this or not. We actually found out that's actually a boar's head there on that, and that is an 1800s hunter's button. And from my research, it says that it originated from Ireland, so that's really cool. I got this little silver little baby tomback button here. The shank is broke off of it. You guys can see there is an S engraved in it right there. I did some research on it, couldn't really find a whole lot on it. Come up here, there's that smashed 1850 largie. There's that really super cool James Monroe token that I found right off the bat at this site. This is that silver piece. Again, I'm still not sure exactly what this is. It could be a piece to a belt buckle, or maybe a piece to some matches, like a matchbox holder or something of that nature. Not entirely sure. Found another largie out there at our honey hole. Also found this largie out there. We're still pulling coppers out of that field. It's crazy. Wendy found this Merc dime here. It's a 1926. We found out from the property owner that the house actually burnt down, so you can kind of see some of the black soot there on that coin. We went ahead and put it in a sleeve. And this by far, everyone, this coin right here, as it goes for large cents, this hands down is the cleanest, most detailed large cent I have personally ever found. I did pick it and I did clean it up. I'm going to start making some videos to kind of show you guys how I go about cleaning my coins. As you can see there, it's got that nice shine back to it. Got all the dirt off of it. Really super clean coin. It didn't take a whole lot either. It's a beautiful large cent there. Love finding mid coppers. And we will hop up here because I am still so proud of him. My oldest son, Keaton, he found this awesome Civil War infantry button, top surface fine. Still can't believe that. That is super, super cool. So proud of him. So if you're watching, great job, buddy. Alright everyone, so like I said, it's not a board like it was last week, but we did what we could. Wendy was in a lot of pain before her surgery. A couple of the days she wanted to rest, which was completely understandable, but we still found some very awesome history at these sites, and we can't wait to get back out. Alright everyone, thank you all so much for tuning into this week's episode right here on Indiana Unearthed. Don't forget, this coming Friday is our 1,500 subscriber giveaway. I've been posting some stuff out on the Facebook page, so make sure you go check that out. If you want entered in to win the Nokta AccuPoint pinpointer, you need to follow the steps on the Facebook page. It's really super simple, really easy, and it gets you entered in to win this awesome prize. We got a bunch of other awesome prizes that we're going to be giving away. So we hope to see everybody there. If you haven't already, please again make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell to be notified, and we will see you on the next episode of Indiana Unearthed. Everybody have a great day, a great evening, whatever time you're watching this. And until next time, happy hunting, my friends, and have a blessed day. We'll see you later.
Metal gods sing beneath Hoosier skies. So here's to the channel, the dirt and the gold. Every story dug is a story retold.